they are human beings. Yeah. I hope you get it. In as much as they are thinking about other people, they must also think about themselves.
Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is AY Augustine TV, and you are just watching the best TV anywhere. Today we are having another episode on campus again, and today we're not going to be asking about your relationship stuff. It's not all just about girls and boys and a shower stuff. Nah. Today we are going to be finding out from our people how they feel about the strike, what has been going down, like what they are going through and all those stuff. UTAG, they'll be going to court today, but still yet we haven't heard anything yet. We are hoping to call it off, but still we want to find out from the guys and know how they are faring on campus. Stay tuned, watch the video to the end, smash the like button, comment, share, and also consider subscribing, to make the family go bigger and bigger. Till the video is done, got you. Hi, I'm called AY and you're called
Felix, but call me FAF.
FAF. Alright. Faf.
Yeah.
Felix Ajiman.
Felix Ajin Frimpong. So
Felix Ajin Frimpong. Alright. You see, since we came to campus, UTAG have been on strike.
Sure.
So per your view, do you think we should go home or we should still be on campus?
Ideally, in the university, we don't take exits before you go home. Yeah? So I think if you feel that even there is a day left for them to resume from the strike, they can go. As soon as you hear a statement that they are back, they can come back, since there's no law binding you to stay on campus. Yeah? And then, to be more professional, the university hasn't given out any communique asking students to leave campus. So therefore, if you are going, you go at your own risk. Yeah. The university has provided facilities, everything to keep you in school. So if you are leaving, you also living at your own risk as well. I'm afraid the university cannot be responsible for anything that happens outside the school. Sure.
Yeah. But many people have been complaining that they really paid heavy fees for their children to come to school. And now UTAG is on strike. So do you think UTAG should continue being on strike to get their priorities right, or they should come just because of the students?
Okay, saying that students have paid fees. Actually, regular students don't pay for tuition.
Yeah.
It is the government that pays for tuition.
But at least we give something like a token.
Very good.
Yeah.
You've paid to the school, not to the lecturers.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if you have any sort of confusion, you can talk to the authorities of the school, not the lecturers. I hope you get it. Yeah. Lecturers are on contracts in the school. Sure, they don't have any contract with you, the students.
Yeah. Right. But what I want to know is that do you think that lecturers should put us first, or they should put their priorities first?
They are human beings.
Yeah.
I hope you get it. Yeah. In as much as they are thinking about other people, they must also think about themselves. I'm not in support of the strike, but I think there are several ways of solving this issue than just calling off the strike. Okay. I know the conversation that has been going on, but it seems all parties have been quiet, and then they are using law or any other means to resolve this issue, of which I think peaceful or any sort of communication could have ended this earlier on.
Okay. Yeah. So let me stress you small, like if you were kept in a position where you could take a decision that can affect this, what would be the decision you would probably take?
Negotiate with the UTAG.
Yeah.
Know what they are demanding for, and me also knowing what I can offer.
Okay.
We reach a consensus of which we are both okay.
But within that period, they should still be home, or they should be teaching. Whilst actually making that arrangement.
Actually, this UTAG strike, the information I'm getting is they are in school.
Okay.
They are not fully on strike. It is only the lecturing that they are not doing. I hope you get it.
Yes.
Very good. And I got a chance to speak to a fellow lecturer, and he said that PhD students on Get Fund Scholarship outside the country, the allowance they take is even more than the basic salary, which is of a PhD lecturer who is in Ghana here. So it's more like, I say, the money is there,
yeah,
but then they don't see the need to address issues of teachers or lecturers. That is how you see it. Look at how the government spent on blasters. They'll tell us GMPC money. Why GMPC money?
Are you foreseeing that UTAG will even come back, because they are fighting over this 6.7 billion staffs? Are they not concentrating on e-levy more than UTAG?
E-levy, I think UTAG coming back cannot be affected by the e-levy. The UTAG strike is an issue on its own that needs to be solved, and the e-levy is a parliamentary that's also going to be solved. I hope you get it.
Yeah. Very
good. So how the government will raise its revenue, UTAG doesn't care. All they need is we've put across some demands we need. How best are you talking to us about the demands? Are you meeting the demands? If you can't meet, what is your offer? What are you giving us? But if you are quiet and you make it look as if they are children, you treat them like anyhow, there is a question mark over there. There are lots of people whom the UTAG have taught. NLC members, a lot of people that they are paying them back in a way that's it's kind of
more appreciable than what they take, right?
You understand?
Okay. Thank you very much, Felix Ajin from Paul. Hi, I'm called EY Augustine and you are?
Okay, I'm Trisha.
Trisha.
I'm Adjoa.
Adjoa. Alright, Trisha. You know, since Eve, I guess you guys are first years, right?
Yeah.
Since Eve, you guys came to campus and you've been on campus. You have never been to the lectures hall because lectures are on what?
Strike.
So, to you personally, do you think the lecturers should concentrate on their priorities or they should put us first?
I think they should concentrate on their priorities because that's what they want. It's beneficial for them.
It's beneficial to them, right?
Yes.
But you?
Oh, I think it's a 50-50 something. Yeah, their priorities are right, but they should put us in consideration. You see, we are first years, we just came, we have to start something. But I'm not saying that the government shouldn't do anything about it. They should. But they should at least make an effort to come to the class to teach us.
Alright, so now, UTAG, if they put a question to you that you should put an information forward and be like, oh, UTAG, we want you back, we don't want you back, or we want to go to the house, which one would you choose?
I want them back.
You want to go to the house?
No,
you want them back?
Yes. They should take a stand if they are coming or they are not, so that we know what we are doing, because we are wasting resources.
Yeah, sure. Per university rule is like when lectures are off for 21 days, then automatically the school has to be closed down. But I guess you should be up to 21 days now.
Yeah.
Today, I learned they went to court and they issued a statement that they had to talk behind doors before.
Yeah, and they've given them till
Alright, so now what's your view? Do you think we should go home or we should continue being on campus?
Actually, right now, I think we should go home because we are wasting our time, money, resources, and it's like mostly we are sleeping or we are doing
something that is unproductive.
Yes, that's not related to why we are here in the first place. I think we should go. Going home depends on you. Some people, campus is home for them.
Yeah.
So if you want to go home, you should go. If you want to stay, stay. It depends on what the resources that you have. If you have many, you can stay.
Okay.
Me personally, I would go home.
You would go home? Yeah, you're already tired.
Oh no, I'm not tired. It's like they are not coming.
Yeah.
But when they give a statement that they are coming, I'll come back. Okay. But if I say that I'm going home, I'm going. But just that if they say we should come back, I really come.
Okay. But I saw you guys shooting some content. Don't you like shooting content?
Oh no, we always shooting. We're doing some friends videos.
Alright. Thank you very much for having me on the channel. The name is AY. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Hi, I'm AY Augustine and you are?
Call me Osayajuman Edward.
Osayajuman
Edward.
Yeah. The way you are looking fly there, Charlie, we don't be talking now, but you know, we've been on UTAG have been on strike since we came to campus and a lot of people are really complaining. First years came since 8th and today is 3rd or is it 2nd of February. Sure. So what's the effect of this UTAG strike on the students on campus like per your view?
First of all, people are always talking about the first years, but I must say this strike is also delaying the destiny of the final years. Yeah. Because they must graduate around September to November, and when we are not lucky or they are not fortunate, they are going to graduate somewhere next year.
Somewhere next year?
Sure. So I must
say you are foreseeing a shift in the academic calendar?
Sure. It's going to delay some people's destiny.
Yeah, but it was like yesterday they released an academic calendar and we are supposed to even write mid-semester on 28th of this month. Are you foreseeing that coming to pass?
It depends. Right now, no one can predict because as directed by the court, they have to go and talk again before they meet the court again.
Oh, they've already issued a statement, right?
They are going to talk outside court.
Yeah.
NLC and UTAG are going to meet again and have such series of discussions before they take the final decision whether they are going to continue or be on strike.
All right. Me, I'm not more of the law type, but I heard something like if teachers are on strike or lecturers are on strike for 21 days, then the schools have to be closed down. And I think from if calculating it today, it should be up to 21 days. So are the schools going to be closed down for them to negotiate and then call us back? Or how do you say?
Right now, to me, I believe they are not going to close the school down.
Okay, but to you, your personal preference, what do you think they should have done?
I believe we should stay.
We should stay
and wait.
But many people are complaining. You can see first years all
because
around
as things are going, you are not going to spend like a month, less than a month. They are going to come back.
Okay,
sure. That's how I see it.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Came to campus and they are still on campus. And per university rules, they are like, if lecturers are off for 21 days, school should be closed down. But as of now, we haven't heard anything like that, and UTAG still remains on strike. So, in your view, how do you think like UTAG should go about all this issue?
Oh, for this UTAG, don't see it as a problem to them. Okay. That's one thing.
Yeah.
And for them seeing it as in going around the issues, that's what they have presented to the government to do something about it.
Okay.
For their issue that they are facing, that's increments in their salary.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So do you think they should focus on getting their priorities right, or they should put the students first?
The universities that are into the UTAG, they are working for the government.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if a firm should focus on, let's say, only if the workers of the firm should focus on the clients rather than not focusing on what should be given to them as what they work for.
Okay.
They would rather not focus on the clients but or focus on what? The payment. They get it. So that's exactly what is happening here also. The lecturers are working for the government. The government need to pay them. So in as much as that they go on strike, not putting students' interest first, doesn't mean that they don't care for the students. Most of the lecturers, their case are part of the students.
Sure.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, but what they are doing is to fight for the association or the union, but not to put it on grounds that, okay, since we went on strike, this and this is happening. They all know that it will really affect the students, but what they are doing, I think is right, because we too, we will grow one day and be in their position and we feel the same pain.
Sure.
Yes.
All right. But let's also look at it from this direction. Most students really fund themselves. They really went through a lot to get money to come to campus.
Sure.
And they're on campus spending every day without doing anything that is productive or something to them, you know.
I understand.
So what do you think, like, as students, should we plan on going home, or we should also just condole with UTAG and be on campus?
Let me chip in this. University is not like the SHS.
Okay.
When they were being admitted, on the admission letter, they wrote on it, you are admitted to read. So you admitted to read means that you can do your personal studies as well.
Okay.
They get it. Someone like you've been offered to read, let's say, com design.
Yeah.
You can't just come and say that you relax depending on the lecturers to do something for you. Okay. Wi-Fi is to your access. There are a lot of senior classmates around, which a lot of them, because of these political issues, most of the senior classmates have been around.
Sure.
Yes, to introduce themselves to you. You can use them as well as your lecturer, or you can take them as well as your lectures.
Okay. Actually, I was about to be like, most first years are new to this university system.
Yes.
You know, they are just used to the SS kind of teaching and all those stuff. But it's like you have already made it clear by talking about senior classmates and stuff.
Yes, and before the time that it came, the strike didn't start. Let me say on the first day. On the first day that it came, we did some orientations for them, and the orientation talked to them and then introduced them to most of their senior classmates. And those who were present, or let me say, if those who were present couldn't even take it serious, those who meant to reason up to know what a student should do and what is meant for a student for you to be a student, then always you have to study.
You have to be ready.
Yes,
right?
For the university, that's why it's been differentiated as lectures and then teaching. Okay. This one is just lectures.
But are you foreseeing any change in the academic calendar? Because yesterday they released one academic calendar. Do you think that one would be effective? Because per that one we should be having our midterm somewhere 28th of this month.
Okay, I'm seeing changes in the academic calendar. Yes. But per what you saw yesterday, I've not seen it to make any reference to it that maybe this and this is what will. But since lectures went on strike, we are not counting all these days as what part of the academic semester. It's being shifted. So by all means, there will be shift in it. There will be changes. Likewise, it will be in the point of what happened that was last year. Yes, what happened. Definitely they shifted it forward. Yes, so that you can consume the time wasted. Yes, and the same thing will happen to these two. 1 month, let me say, getting to 1 month now, and they're still on strike. So I think definitely if they should resume, there will be a change to, let's say, 1 month. So there will be change in the academic calendar.
Okay. Thank you very much for having me on the channel.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
God bless you too.